Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Boof Bobo would be next. Line toward right center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Jason Jordan. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Jordan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-2 now. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Freddie Akins.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Pitch is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
For the Yankees, first baseman, Rusty Larson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rusty Larson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Second and third here, one man out. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 the count. A base hit in his first trip. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Booth Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Jordan fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Now to the plate, Connor Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Darvish pauses, trying to put him away here on 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. After the walk, a quick check on first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pitts up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Right fielder, Brian.
So striding in, Brian Rigdon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, number 48. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Rigdon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off, down and in.
Count 2-1.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Fair to say? Oh my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Popped him up. Number 48 ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Now at the plate, Sava Tavitsi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Jordan. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Count still at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Freddie Akins. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Hack Winger. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Next will be the designated hitter, Boof Bobo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Our score remains 2-1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Rusty Larson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Larson.
First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Yanked fouled off to the right. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so his pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Michael Bentley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Stepping in now, Brian Rigdon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-1 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jared Hughes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Connor Pitts will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Molina might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Larson is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jeff Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Pitts stands at first with one out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rays held in check here. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jorge Costa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jorge Costa.
Striding in once again, number 48. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 48.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And that one just missed outside. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that one stayed up a little high. Popped him up. Bobo moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Jordan.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jason Jordan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Austin Jackson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 1. Eric Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Eric Trevino.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so This has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Akins is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping up now, Sava Tavitsi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Rigdon has a read on it, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 1. Gabriel Becerra is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
15, Gabriel Becerra.
And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is right there. And he's got it for out number 1. Into the box now, Freddie Akins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Pitts is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman. Rusty
So digging in now, Rusty Larson. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. David Hernandez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Jesse Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in, Hack Winger. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Bobo. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 13.
Now batting, Connor Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
That's inside. 2-0. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
Well, I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Three and 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season. Mel Pitts takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. David Hernandez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Three runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our fate attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.